Make a legit case for another QB as the GOAT.
See, I can't. And honestly, I let go of this argument in terms of placing Brady #1 after his last Super Bowl win. I told you that. I was like, as much as I'm a 49er fan and as much as I have a loyal allegiance to Joe Montana, this guy is the greatest of all time.
Defining moment last night.
It was so defining. It reminded me, although it wasn't quite the same. It reminded me of LeBron winning that championship for Cleveland. Just because that was you can't say anything about him now. Mic drop. End of story. You know, and even though LeBron, this wasn't necessarily for him a GOAT conversation, but whatever lingering doubts that you had about LeBron.
Right. Deflategate.
Yep. All that.
Cheating.
Yeah, don't want to hear that anymore.
Luck. Wasn't just last week.
System quarterback.
Still saying if it wouldn't have been for the Tucker, who was it said it? Tim Brown. Wouldn't have been for the Tucker rule.
Yep.
He'd be a backup. Marshall Falk saying in tape practices, all of that system stuff. Get it out of here.
It's like this wasn't about, and we'll talk about Roger Goodell and the Patriots getting their petty on, all right, especially Matt Patricia. Look, this wasn't about them feeling like they had to validate themselves for Roger Goodell or feeling like they had to avenge anything for Roger Goodell. This was about Brady having this moment. For me, that will always be the headline, regardless of everything else that happened in that game. And it's a lot there to dissect.